enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end. Line. On first down, Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Gordon. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Michel. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
I was trying to send it to Facebook. I don't even know how to put it.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
I'm mad as hell this shit won't let me post this shit, man. Doug say he's watching. Oh, okay. How the fuck he's watching? I ain't even posted.
Wait, 20. Throwing on first down is Brady. This is White on the screen. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
I'm going to invite you to the party. He just sent me a party chat. Yo.
Miss, but that window closed quickly.
Doug.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now a play fake. Brady. Right side. That's complete to Gronkowski. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't hear me? What's good, my boy?
Brady to throw again. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
That's what's up. Shit, you friends with
into the
Johnny
red
on
zone
this
for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
All right, hold on. As soon as I
They'll run it here. This is James White. 10 more there and another.
I'm finna try to send it to him now. The invite.
The party thing.
Yeah.
I was watching y'all. Where the fuck you go? Wait.
I put this shit on pause. You watching it on Facebook?
Nah, I'm watching through the game. Yeah. You live streaming. I'm watching it.
Oh, okay. Party says, damn.
I'm watching that shit. I'm trying to see how weak y'all niggas is.
Yeah. Let me.
What's been good though? What you been on, man?
This shit, man. I working hard, bro. That's all.
Okay.
I think I sent it to him.
Yeah, it's how you suggest a player to invite to the party.
Yeah. No, I'm in where the fuck I'm in what the fuck is this, Doug? I'm right here by the casino, Indiana. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I was trying to stream this shit to
They'll say no gain on the play,
to
and it'll be
Facebook.
2nd and goal.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do that shit, though.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
I'm finna kill his ass, though, man. Because it took all my time.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Alongside
he's still on the what you call it,
it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
He's still on the regular shit. Damn, my shit lagging hard. You can hear me, Doug? No, cause I ain't score cause I was trying to do that damn.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown.
No, I was trying to hook the shit up to Facebook and do the broadcast. But he kept pressing. He kept pressing start. Hell yeah.
They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michelle, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Goskowski with an extra point.
I can't run for shit on this bitch yet, man. My running game, I be getting only 30 yards a game, maybe 40. Yeah, well, show me then. You gotta show me, bro. You gotta show me.
Goskowski now out to kick it away.
Who you play with? Oh yeah, you must be thorough. I only play with the Bears
for a touchback.
Or New England. 9 times out of 10, I'm playing New England though. Damn. You think you thorough like that? Right.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
Oh, bro. I do this.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And the hit jarring loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old-school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Underscore Johnny, J-O-H-N-N-Y. Go. No, I can't hear him.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Into coverage, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
New England Patriots taking over on offense, and 3 weeks in, I don't think many people saw them at 1-2, Charles. And this is an interesting note, back-to-back losses by 10 or more points for the first time since 2002.
I don't normally do a bunch of numbers when it comes to New England. The only number that matters is the number of Super Bowl rings. But what you brought up is very interesting. -20 in scoring differential through their first 3 games, and that's their worst since 1995. So a lot of negative numbers showing up on the side of New England at this point. But do we believe it'll continue this way? I certainly don't.
I don't. At least not for long.
I told my wife I wasn't even gonna play the game, but I was too motherfucking thirsty, man. I woke up on some bullshit. No, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Get your bum ass out of here.
And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Shotgun now for Brady.
Oh, nice.
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver
not
up and
on the
down
game because he ain't playing in real life.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find
this real life rosters, bro. You got your shit updated, right?
Leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right.
On the handoff, it's Michelle. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
I don't got none of my players.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
I wish.
New England on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Boy, they a dog, boy.
On play action. Now Brady. This will be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Wes Hogan from 13 yards out. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 14-0. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You hold it. Aggressive catch.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. That goes for a gain of 31. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually
it's caught inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 6. They give him a gain of 38. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed.
Good shit, my boy.
A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact
This way,
with him.
he only getting the field goal,
exactly
though.
What you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Yo. Yeah, that was pretty, bro. That was pretty.
Back to Foxborough after this. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw here, Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Ball back right here, big bro. Pick 6. Pick 6, bro. You running that clock out trying to, you only fucking yourself.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Because you're playing all man, boy. This ain't that.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost
when you
too
play
easy.
all man.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Exactly. You got to aim it yourself. It don't show you when you play all man, bro.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Left side, it's Dorsett.
Man, we gone on this goof ass.
Philip Dorsett by himself. Past the 20. The way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, an 80-yard touchdown.
Well, you ain't stopping shit. That's a money play for me, bro. Listen, bro, I'm going to tell you, I got a deep post that I can hit on this play, or I can do the slant through the middle, or I got Gronk. You can't.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Don't tell him don't lie, so don't lie to him this morning.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now Roethlisberger on first down.
Hit!
Trying for Brown. It's intercepted.
Did you say use it?
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with Michelle on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Brady now to throw. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
I'm just trying to get a field goal range, Jay. I'll take a touchdown. Don't get me wrong.
Brady now on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Brady now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
And it's a play action play.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Oh!
Gronkowski, and it's intercepted.
Good shit, my boy. God damn, I got 2
and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
No, that's how it is when you watch the screen. Yeah. You're gonna get the shit like a play later.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nate Ebner. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They start with a give to Connor. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Again, it's Connor. So he got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bud Dupree coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
No. Knock it off, bro. No, because I told your ass to hold on, bro. I was trying to broadcast. Oh, my. All right, you right.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
First quarter because
no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Allen's got it over the middle. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And this one is no good. He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. They'll find a man. Oh, it's Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Roethlisberger now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey!
Here's Roethlisberger. Jerron Harmon right there on the coverage.
I remember growing up playing basketball. My coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to react and knock the ball away.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic. And Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl at 23, youngest ever to do so, has never looked back. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Going to throw deep, and this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For Brown, that's his 5th catch. So 5 catches over 50 yards. You might as well set your watch to that. He does it every game.
Think about 2013. The only player in NFL history to have at least 5 catches and at least 50 yards in every single game in an NFL season. So that's not just talent. That's durability. That's dependability. That's a guy who really wants to play each and every week.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Ben to throw again.
Oh, that's bullshit. I'm right there for the pick.
Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw again is Roethlisberger.
I'm going to pick that bitch, boy. Stop
Would
playing
have been
with
a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
Yeah, right.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Oh, no, I definitely want to do that.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Nice.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Sean Davis with a pick. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
That shit just
They
came
don't
out
want to
about
focus
what?
on that now. Now
About
it's about
2
getting the
weeks
ball
ago.
in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Dante Hightower in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Exactly. That's
So
fact.
into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 24.
Toss
play, Connor. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too, bro. I got Comcast, Xfinity.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. A little juke. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I would say that's what you call a whole lot for a little, huh?
When you bust that move out of the bag, you hope for more than 4 yards, but hey, 4 is what he got.
A half of a point, I still win.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And now here's another interception. Picked off down near the 5. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. There he goes, Julian Edelman. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 76 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Gostkowski for the point after.
Oh, yeah. I ain't playing with them yet.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Well, I ain't know you be playing in leagues. I got my own league, bro.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
As soon as the motherfucker open up. Oh, no. What the fuck is this?
Set! Black 80!
Shit, we advance every 48 hours. So, shit, like, whatever team you pick.
Roethlisberger will throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Connor. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now Ben on 3rd and long. Throw that snap complete to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Fuck out of here.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Boy, you don't never cut your shit that good.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the
Oh,
drive
phone
alive.
them great.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Nate Ebner. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. To Michelle on the screen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Brady going to throw here. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Exactly. Hell no.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Over the middle, that's taken in by Gronkowski. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Brady now to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now Brady again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And now another one thrown incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great...
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
Let's go.
Brady going to look to throw. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a play fake here on first down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. That time a slant. Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
That's what's up.
Check. Alpha. Check. Hey, Alabama. Switch gear. Shadow. Orange.
Oh, you on house arrest, boy? That's why your ass 92.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. The quick slant caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So Charles are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points on the board against them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
I'm here. You can hear me? My bad. Yeah.
I be going through it, going past somebody, I put any emphasis, but now they finna win me now. Today, actually.
Damn, that's what's up, my boy.
I'm finna get my shorty today. That's why I was up there this morning.
I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now.
These bed frames and shit, we got shit together.
Right. Oh, you and your baby mama ain't
I
together?
woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this with my rounds, yeah. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in a good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take my life. I just wanna be a boss.
I don't worry about it. All I gotta work for you.
Chillin' like a boss with my feet up. Got a bag for him with a visa. Pulling up the know the leader. Getting that while I'm on the. She's a keeper. No play burritos. Get to the pesos with amigos. I cannot with no zeros. Don't you run out? No, I can't show you no love, baby. Yeah, I'm a I am a boss in the cut. Mayday. Bubbles and these models and
If I lose, put me on Facebook.
girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a
No,
boss
do me
right
like
now.
that, because I'm finna do his ass like that.
And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock it down. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I feel like a boss right now. Talk down the man right now. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel like the man right now. Your girl on my line right now. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Shorty oughta been my me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She love me in the gray sweatpants. You never left, yeah. Feeling like a boss, I done made it. Get so deep like a spaceship. I swear my life is amazing. Blowing money, no hesitation. I down, no basic. I know these be hating, but that's what made me feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss.
No, I don't play that shit.
I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down. I swear.
That wasn't even me. Swear, that was my brother. He said that wasn't even me playing.
All
That was
right,
my little
Coach,
brother.
thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Minnesota Vikings.
On the mic. That nigga funny.
Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in
See
Foxborough.
what you got, Dad.
To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills.
Oh!
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Why he lying? He said, no, but I was on the mic, but he was playing, though. I already know who I got to watch.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
It ain't going to be that easy, Dad. Come on,
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I tried to call timeout.
To throw is Cousins. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Oh, okay. Run it down your motherfucking neck.
Wait!
Run it down your motherfucking neck.
20! Grenade!
They go play action here on first down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Man, I wish I knew how to post this shit.
Like 20.
Brady now on first down. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
I see you ain't no hold up. Fuck that. I'm punting.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Again, it's Brady. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Oh,
incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won in 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for him.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. Here comes Sherrills. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And the man to bring him down was Cyrus Jones. Cousins. Open here, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Thielen with his first catch, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Rolling to his right. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up.
Oh, this shit weak as hell.
Safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
And he's got room.
Oh, my God, that shit.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Out now come the Vikings. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice?
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off around the 43.
Man, that shit's goofy, bro.
They're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On first down, Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Brady to throw on second down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. On third down, it's White, and he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Oh!
Lost the football.
I just said I was
the
going to
football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, that's what's
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And that's incomplete. The safety, Patrick Chung, got a hand in, knocked it away.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Throwing his Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they look to their defense, because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. Here's Dorsett. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Patriots take over. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field, and so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Hell yeah, boy. I'm pissed about that damn
50.
safety, that bullshit safety.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Brady to Gronkowski. They make it look easy, don't they? And it's a Patriot first down. Throwing now is Brady. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense. How the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Like 20!
From the gun, it's Brady. Got his man complete.
Oh, my God, it should have been a pick. I swear to God,
and he's
I
able to
threw
get
it
it
to
to
the
the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Well, that'll get him to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Yeah. It's all right. It's only the beginning of the year, man. You know, my team, we always come.
Brady hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Yeah.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Bullshit-ass 2 points.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point.
Hey, I know you will. What? Them 2 points don't even supposed to
Extra
count.
point good by Gostkowski. And the lead is up to 8.
like Johnny said, no, that don't count.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after they catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Oh, my mama.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Cousins now on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Sheldon Richardson there to make the play. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
What the fuck? Oh, okay.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Brady's going to sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Now this time, Brady will throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
Oh!
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
He hit me so hard, he pushed me past the first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Flushed out right. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So that throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Final play of the half. Cousins throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Everson Griffin in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Where the fuck he come
Pass
from?
incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage.
God.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
As a defender, I always found the slant route extremely difficult to cover unless you're able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going away from you.
It all happens in the blink of an eye, doesn't it?
It really does. The timing is so important. That ball's got to be out of the hands of the quarterback and to the receiver like that. And if it is, you often get a very successful play.
Brady now on 1st down. Complete to Dorsett. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Hell yeah, that shit decent too. Yeah, see, I make a lot of adjustments on my defense.
Here we go!
Oh, okay.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Dorsett making the catch. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
But in leagues, they call everything. Pass interference on offense, defense.
Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Shit, I'm going to keep you posted, Doug.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Emerson Griffin in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal 2nd. That would have been fun to watch.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. White again. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. This is White. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
No, it damn sure ain't easy, bro. I ain't listening. My only thing is, when I post it, it's going to have that motherfucker 2 up
there. Now a pitch out to Michelle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
What? My grandma, they just went on me, boy.
Decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Man, I'm fuck that. I'm going for it.
Anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
Man, look at that bullshit. Man, fuck it. I'm gonna kick the field goal. That's some bullshit, bro.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Gostkowski's kick is good.
My mama.
And that will bump the lead up to 11. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over
my main
here.
Thing. My main thing on offense is at least to get a field goal. On defense, to don't let them score or only score a field goal. Damn, you got them niggas out there. I'm watching these boys. I'm on him.
Cousins on 1st down. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sideline?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Wait, 20! Go! 29!
Oh, he's back? Oh, yeah.
Wait, 10! Wait, 10!
Operating from the gun, Brady. Forced out to his left, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's caught at the 7-yard line.
Thank you, Lord.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
220.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
As long as I get 3, I'm good.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the toss, here's Michel. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So that's one you almost never see at this level. A wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I could understand it, but it's almost like he heard a whistle or something to stop this swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
That's all it takes.
Hey, we're good.
They pitch it out to Cook. And some space here.
Missed.
This will not go down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Post this shit.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Throw left side complete. That's Morgan. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores.
I think he was the only
so that
motherfucker
forced you to
open.
make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Hell yeah. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to run up there.
Brady going to throw here. And caught by Hogan for a Patriot touchdown. Chris Hogan, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gostkowski the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Open the door.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. Second down, Cousins. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Third and short yardage, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
My boy said they be cheating for me.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on fourth down, but they're going once more. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On second down, Cousins again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On third down, Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more. Cousins steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Whoever that is,
3 seconds to go in the game.
Whoever that is, watch. I ain't cheating for me. You see what happened, man.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
That shit was some fuck shit. We ain't finna start, bro. It's all weird.
Now a second down throw for Cousins, eluding the pressure right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2 comments. Where my comments coming from? I can't even read them bitches.
Are you just live? What, how you do it?
They said hi and subscribe. Somebody subscribe. I had to just put it in my chat.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Oh, my grandma.
Thielen's got it.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Vikings.
That was my pick, too,
Adam
boy.
Thielen, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have 1 timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf.
Yes, sir. Can't hear you.
Alright. Well, the game over with, bro. You ain't gotta hear me.
No, somebody said I can't hear you. The game's too loud.
What? What'd you say?
No, somebody said they can't hear me. I got a ride. What time you at home all day?
Yeah, I'm off today.
All right, bet. I'll hit you up.
All right, good game, though.
Good game, my boy.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.
Hi,
I'm
my
Brandon
boy.
Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
That is past 17 seconds.